What is going on, everybody? Welcome into the very first episode of Movie Night with the Bros. Welcome in. How's it going? First ever episode of the podcast here. We are with my man, the one and only AJ Blevins.
AJ Blevins in the house. So I think we're just going to jump right in here, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to get rolling. I just want to say right off the bat, if you are expecting um, like genius level movie knowledge, you might just want to click right off at this very moment because that is not what we're going to be bringing this podcast, at least to start, because we don't have that kind of knowledge at the very moment. And we're just going to hang out. We're going to have a good time. And we're going to talk movies, TV shows, all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, like I said, I think we're just going to jump right in. We're going to go start with Marvel Zombies. We're going to be a few weeks behind on when this actually came out. But both of us just finished it today as we're recording this. So we are very fresh, very ready to go. And what I was going to say is I think we can give our rating right off the bat. We can give our rating before we get into anything. Because before we talk anything about it, we got to give spoiler warning. So no spoiler warning yet. We're going to give our rating. So we can just go 3, 2, 1, and then same time we can say whatever out of 10.
Oh, well, okay. Okay.
So are you locked? Do you know because I already know what my score is, and we have no idea. We didn't even talk about this. Neither of us talked about it really at all, and I don't really know how he might know a little bit about how I'm feeling about it, but I have no idea how he's feeling about it. I have no clue.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a score here.
I mean, I've got mine locked, but some people
Okay,
call
I
me
got it.
a movie fanatic. So,
I got it.
all right, you ready? We're about to find out
Yeah.
if we're delayed for each other here when I do this countdown. Out of 10.
Yeah, out of 10.
3, 2, 1, 8 out of 10.
8.2.
Whoa! I did not expect you to be higher than me. Actually, I did not expect you to be higher than me at all. So, you want to do your breakdown, or do you want me to give my breakdown right off the bat?
You can give your breakdown.
All right. So I'm going to say this, and Caden knows this. For the people that are watching this, I am not big into animated almost anything. Like I don't really watch animated movies at all unless it's like a Pixar movie or something like that. I don't really watch animated movies. Definitely don't watch animated TV shows. I don't even know like the last animated TV show I've watched besides like cartoons like Johnny Test and stuff like that when I was younger. So I really don't watch any stuff like this. But some of the creators we watch, some of the movie guys we watch had been talking high about it. I was like, okay, I need to expand my portfolio. I need to get into some other stuff. So I was like, okay, we're gonna give it a shot and we're gonna see what it's all about. I was blown away. I was freaking blown away. I'm gonna be honest. There's a few different reasons we can get into it once we get into spoilers. We actually start talking about of why I'm not 10 out of 10 obviously, but I was blown away, which I did not expect to be. Like colors, the colors and the animation style, I thought was really good. Like I said, I usually don't like a lot of animation styles, and I just can't stand to watch it. I thought it was freaking incredible. I was blown away. The colors, the fight scenes, everything was incredible. So I don't know, I don't know what your breakdown is, but that's mine right off the bat.
Um. Okay. Well, I'll start with I don't really like animation, like animated things either. I don't watch anime
Well, yeah,
or like anything like that. But what I will say is I have watched a couple episodes of one anime. It was Death Note. I kind of liked it. I never finished it. But with that being said, I know for a fact I like animated shows and movies like that more than AJ. I
yeah.
gave it an 8.2. I felt like the very beginning, it starts out kind of slow, and I was like, what is
That's what I
this?
was
What
gonna
am I
say.
watching?
First episode for sure is pretty freaking slow, especially if you're like I was gonna say if you're. I mean, we're kind of casuals. I would say we're casuals. We're not gonna try to give ourselves any credit here. But if you're a casual and you don't really know Marvel like super deeply, it's really gonna start slow for you. And it's like
Yeah,
they're jumping right into the action. Like they don't give you any detail. You're not like rolling in. They're giving you the story. You're just jumping in and going into it, and you just kind of have to learn as you go.
yeah. And we talked about this as well. There's 4 episodes. The last 2 episodes are better than the first two,
Yep.
especially with all the characters that get involved.
hmm
Yeah, so the last 2 episodes are better.
I mean, last two episodes for sure. Compared to the first two, I mean, like I was saying, first episode definitely gets a little slow rolling, but there is a really good fight scene in the first episode that kind of starts portraying those colors and everything that I thought looked freaking incredible. Um, But other than that, first episode's kind of slow, and like I said, you're just coming into it, and you don't really know anything that's going on. They're just throwing you into it. Second episode starts to get a little better. There's a lot of fight scenes. You're starting to get introduced to a lot of the characters that you know, and so I think that's where people start to get rolling. But the third and fourth episode are incredible, incredible.
Yes.
I mean, 110%. Like it's insane. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if we want to jump into spoilers after that, or if you have anything else you want to say just on your rating.
Well, we're gonna have to jump into spoilers if I want to talk more about it.
Okay, so there's our ratings for you guys. I give it an 8 out of 10. Caden's got an 8.2 out of 10. This is the spoiler warning for you guys. So if you haven't seen it, click off. I mean, it is fairly new. We are, like I was saying, a few weeks behind, but still, it's pretty new. So, spoiler warning. If you don't want to see it, skip ahead. There's your warning. Here we go. You want to go or do you want me? Because I'm ready to go ham on this.
I'll go.
All right, come on.
So, like we said, last two episodes are better than the first two. The last two episodes introduce way more characters and stuff like that. You got Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man. Well, not actually Iron Man, but like his suit or whatever.
Yeah, and I think that's what a lot of people will actually be kind of surprised about when they watch it. Is you're thinking you're gonna be seeing those Avengers a lot. You actually don't see those Avengers much at all.
Yeah, you actually don't.
Yeah, you barely see them at all.
Um, and then obviously Hulk,
Yep. Okay.
main.
The way they put Hulk in this. Now I know you saw Captain America. Whatever the new what's the new Captain America called? Brave New World. I haven't seen it. I know you saw
Yeah.
it, so you were able to get a little bit of a introduction to a actual crazy Hulk again. I haven't seen it, so I haven't. The last time I saw a crazy Hulk, I don't even know. So just seeing it, even in animated version, beautiful. And the way they did it, oh my gosh! I mean, he is
Yes.
crazy.
Yes, they gave him so much aura.
Yeah.
It's actually it's
Yeah,
amazing. Okay.
it does. Like when you're watching it, you don't even think it's Hulk.
Yeah, you don't.
Like,
But what I will say though is like they make it seem like he has so much power and stuff like
I
that.
think I know where you're going with this, and I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, they make it seem like he has so much power. And this is like at the end of the fourth episode.
Yeah.
They make it seem like he has so much power, and Wanda is coming after him with her whole zombie army. If he has so much power, why does he need all these other people to protect him from even being touched?
Okay, that's what I didn't understand as well. I didn't understand when they're doing so. The fourth episode is the beginning of the episode kind of leads up to it, but pretty much the entire half, the last half of the fourth episode is the entire fight scene. It's a big battle. Wanda, like you said, is coming with her army. That's what I didn't get. Is you have all the guys that you've been watching this entire time until the episode. They show up through a portal to come and protect him, but Hulk just stops fighting. He literally is
Yeah,
just sitting
it's
there.
stupid. It
Yeah.
is stupid.
He's just sitting there and he doesn't do anything. And then Thor
Yeah.
shows up. Thor's when he starts fighting, and this is what annoyed me as well. This is one thing that I just didn't get why they did this either. Because they show like he has so much power. Like seeing how much power
Yes.
they visibly show you he is basically a god at this point. Like craziness. He's taking down hordes of zombies. He's taking down the giant zombies. He's taking down the Avengers as they come, whatever. And then the way he gets taken out and that Wanda ends up taking the power from him is he looks away for 2 seconds. He looks away for he looks to the side at whatever her name is. He looks to the side and then Wanda touches him and takes the power. So after the entire battle, it just comes down to him looking away. That annoyed me.
I didn't even realize he looked away. I just thought she just appeared in front of him and just touched him.
No, because so the end there when he actually starts fighting, like we said, he's just sitting there and everybody else is fighting. When he actually starts fighting is when Thor arrives, because Thor arrives and he kills my gosh, the people from Shang-Chi, I'm blanking on their names. But he kills the two ring people. Thor comes in, blasts them away. So then that's when Hulk starts to fight, and he's fighting Thor. He kills Thor in like seconds, smashes his head into the ground. And then
Yeah.
right after he kills Thor, I'm blanking on the main girl's name, but she looks over at him, and then Hulk looks over at her.
Wanda?
No, not Wanda, the main girl of the show.
Oh,
Like the
yeah, the like Kamal, like
Kamala.
it was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
K something.
I think it's Kamala. Is it Kamala? If it's not Kamala, we're gonna sound so stupid. I think it's Kamala. Something like that. But The only reason Wanda touches him is he just smashed Thor into the ground. He should be able to still go toe to toe with Wanda. He looks over to the side, and when he looks over to the side, that's when she just zooms. Like 2 seconds, he looks over, she comes in and touches him and takes his power, and then
Yeah, I mean, I guess I didn't realize him like looking over,
he's just frozen
but
like
it's
this.
still just overall, it's still stupid.
Yeah. So that was yeah. That was the big reason why I had to dock it a couple points. Other than that, though, it's pretty good. I mean, a little bit of a slow start at the beginning, like we said. Um,
Yeah, I mean, it genuinely surprised me. He was actually better than I thought he was going to be.
yeah, I was really surprised. Like I said, I mean, I really didn't have high expectations going into it. Also, I was gonna say, so I already said the colors, the action scenes, the way they do everything, beautiful. I mean, literally perfect. Like some of the best I've seen. I was also gonna say one of the coolest scenes in that thing is when they're fighting Ant Man.
I think I already know what you're going to say.
They're fighting Ant Man, and he goes tiny, and Moon Knight cuts him in half. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah,
That was actually insane.
yeah.
That
The
was amazing.
the colors, the fight scenes, the gore is freaking perfect. So I'm telling you, if you guys haven't seen this and you have any interest in it at all, neither of us really watch animated stuff. Go watch it. It is so good the way they do everything. I mean, it's gonna make me watch more animated stuff now, for sure. Because yeah, it was freaking amazing. And then I was also gonna say another note I was gonna say was, um, Thor ends up getting turned into a zombie and then gets his head stomped in by Hulk. But the way they portrayed Thor, I thought was actually really good as well. Like him, like when they go into like the Asgard, whatever it was, the Asgard temple thing that's protected, and Thor sitting there, hair down. He's like he doesn't do anything anymore. I thought that was really good as well. But the other thing that did annoy me is how they had him. The way they introduced him in Zombies was just literally the exact same scene from Infinity War. Like it's literally just the exact same scene, except they get blasted away and his friends die this time.
I mean, to me, it doesn't really matter.
That was just one thing that annoyed me because it's like the last time we saw Thor. Well, okay, I guess there was Endgame, but I mean, one of the most recent times we saw Thor was the exact same thing, and then you introduce him the same way. And also, another thing that annoyed me was the scene. So, episode 3 is where you get to see, my gosh, I'm not blanking on his name right now. What is wrong with me? Is where you get to see, I'm blanking on his name, Infinity Gauntlet. Infinity Gauntlet, what's wrong with me?
Thanos?
Thanos, yes, is where you get to see Thanos. They introduced Thanos like he's going to be some crazy thing as well, and it's like a fight between it's Spider-Man, Black Panther, and somebody else is there. I don't remember who else is there, and he's trying to get this last stone. He gets the last stone, and they're acting like he is about to be crazy, and then he's dead, and you never
Yeah,
see
but
him
then
again.
Black Panther gives himself up to
Yeah, but I'm
take him
like,
out.
but I'm like, all together, Thanos probably has 3 minutes of screen time.
Well, yeah, okay, yes. That fight was definitely rushed.
Yeah,
Uh, like you could just tell they were trying to get along with the story.
yeah.
So they definitely could have added like another episode or something like that.
Because I thought what was going to end up happening was because I had already known from stuff I had heard. I knew they did something with Hulk to have him be some crazy powerful character. I thought he was going to end up fighting Thanos. I thought there was some big fight scene between him and Thanos. Doesn't happen, so I had that totally wrong. But that's what I thought was going to end up happening, and then Thanos is dead, gone. Which
Well, I
also,
think it's also because I think it's also because we already saw the Avengers fight Thanos. So I mean, it's like
yeah. But also, if Thanos is being whatever that pit is, that pit of power, because him getting pushed in there is what unleashes that power that then Hulk has to be the anchor for to take on. Him getting pushed into that pit by Black Panther, like he has the gauntlet with all the stones. Can't he just and then he's back on the surface?
no, because he was a zombie. They said that since he was a zombie, he didn't
Oh
fully
yeah,
understand
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
power of the stones.
You're right. You're locked in on that one. Yep, you're locked in on that one. Um,
I know I'm locked.
but
Well, I mean,
yeah,
I bet that's also why there wasn't also a massive fight scene. But I
yeah.
mean, they still could have definitely expanded on them fighting him, even though he was a zombie and he didn't fully understand the
I did. Yeah,
abilities.
I did forget about that detail though. They did make that very clear that he was kind of an idiot and didn't have brain cells to know what was going on. So yeah, but yeah, all around, really solid, really solid. I mean, as you guys saw, I give it 8 out of 10. Kagan gives it 8.2 out of 10. Obviously, this is the first episode, so you guys will have to see how our rankings go from here on to kind of get a gauge on how we feel about everything. But Really freaking solid. I would definitely say go watch it if you have any interest at all. Go watch it. Now, what are we jumping into? Hmm?
Now it is time for the top 5 movies of the year.
Top 5
Top,
movies of the year. Little ranking list for you guys. Now, okay, hold on, hold
yes,
on, hold on.
sir.
I have no. Actually, never mind. I'm not gonna ask my question. I'm gonna have you go first on this. I'm gonna have you go first, and what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you rank it from 5 to 1. So 1 being the best, obviously. 5 is your lowest one. So you're gonna go 5 to 1. Save the best for
Okay,
last.
I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
Can I go 1 to 5? Because I think everybody knows what everybody's number one and number two
No,
answers
no,
are
no,
going
no,
to
no. I
be.
don't think they do. I don't think they do, and I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong on that. I think we think people know that, but I think a lot of people disagree with it. So that's why I'm gonna have you go 5 to 1 because I want to see if you have a certain movie on your list that wouldn't be one or
Okay,
two.
okay, okay,
So as we
okay,
said, we're gonna do a little ranking, guys. Top 5 movies from this year, 2025. Let it rip.
okay. So I added some honorable mentions just because they didn't make the list,
I like it.
and
I like it.
so as one of the honorable mentions, I've got Last Breath.
I have literally no idea what that is. I want to be honest. I
I know, I know. It's Woody Harrelson starring in it. It's like it's based. I'm if I remember correctly, I think it's based on a true story, unless I'm wrong. But he like goes diving, and there's a big accident that happens. But it's underwater as well. I just really like underwater movies.
okay, gotcha.
So I mean that's also why it's high on my list because I like underwater movies. But and then I also have Jurassic World Rebirth as one of my honorable mentions. It's not in the top 5. Reason being is because people said the movie was good. I'll be honest, it wasn't.
It was
Like
trash.
yes, it was.
I ain't even
It
giving
was
it an
good enough
honorable mention.
to. It was good enough. Like yes, I like water movies. There was water scenes. I like Jurassic World, but the way they played it out, no. Okay, no. So that's why it's an honorable
The
mention. All
only
right.
good thing I can say about that movie is it is another movie where the colors and the scenes they had looked really good, but that movie was not good. Like you said, it was so hyped up and it was freaking
Yep.
trash. So
Yep. Okay. Now I am very positive you're not even gonna see these coming.
okay, so we're getting into your actual 5 now. We're getting into your actual 5. Those are your two
Yeah.
honorable mentions. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. All right. Number 5. We've got Nobody Two.
I don't know what that is either. Am I? No, I've definitely heard of it. Hold on, my memory's not good. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, I never saw this. I never saw this, but yeah. Okay, so what do you got?
Well,
Why
you
is it?
need to watch it.
Why is it making your top 5 of the year?
Because when you compare it to all the other movies, it's in the top 5. All right.
All right, I'll give it to you since I haven't seen it.
Um. Now, I think it's amazing. The first one as well. Well, I think the second one might be better than the first one, but I genuinely I like it. But I also really like action movies and stuff like that. Um. Okay, but at number 4. Now I wasn't really sure how I was feeling about this. I know I liked the movie, but I was like, does it get the number 4 spot? I don't know. So I just put it at number 4. F1.
Okay, I didn't even know you saw F1.
I saw it.
I haven't seen it, but I know
I
everybody says really good. So I mean, it definitely belongs in your top. Like if I'm not gonna get mad at you saying that's in your top 5.
I loved it. I loved it. I love underwater movies and I love movies like that, like racing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I loved it. I mean, absolutely amazing. Then Brad Pitt, Daddy. I mean, how
Okay.
can you go wrong? All right,
Okay.
all right. Okay, and then at number 3.
Okay. We're getting serious now. Because I don't think if the movie I'm thinking is not at your number 3, go.
I don't know, but we've got How to Train Your Dragon.
Okay, that is a solid pick. I haven't seen that either. Everybody's gonna hate me. First episode, everybody's gonna hate me because I haven't seen any of these. How to Train Your Dragon, I haven't seen. I need to see it. I am. I'm not mad at that either. I'm not mad at that. I did see people saying though. Again, I haven't seen it myself, but I did see people saying that it's basically just like the first How to Train Your Dragon movie, exact to a T, but just live action.
Okay, here that's what I was gonna say. Yes, I know it's basically just a copy of the first How to Train Your Dragon movie, but just live action. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
I like it better. I like it better in live action, and I think it's amazing.
Again, I haven't seen it, but I can agree. There's a lot of people that get mad about these movies that are being turned into live action because they're like, why do we need this? It's so pointless. But I will say, I just like to see it happening. To see these live action movies, beautiful. Again, the colors, the scenes, seeing it in live action, crazy. So, for that point, I would say these people need to calm down because just from the point of visually appealing, we need to have these movies.
Yeah, and you need to watch it because it is amazing.
I'll probably yeah, I'm gonna watch it for the next episode because I know I'm gonna get hate for that one. Now,
All right.
since the movie I'm thinking that I was thinking is not your three, I need to make sure that this movie was actually came out in 2025. You can keep going.
Well, maybe I like missed it or something. I don't know. Okay, but and number two, you probably see this coming. Everybody probably sees this coming. I don't know. I've got Fantastic Four.
Okay.
All right. I mean, it explains itself. Now, here's what I will say. Okay. Fantastic Four. If I had to give it a rating, it would probably be 8.5 to a 9 range. My main problem with the movie, main problem with the movie, how they portrayed Galactus at when they first introduced him in the movie. I loved it. Okay, I loved it. As the movie went on, and he comes onto the Earth and he shrinks down, I hated it because it's like we've been hyping up Galactus for years now. He's this all powerful being, and all of a sudden he comes onto Earth, shrinks down, and he gets basically beat by the
Which
Fantastic Four. I just
I
don't.
think he's gonna be coming back. That's just my personal opinion. I think they're gonna bring him back.
Obviously, he's going to be coming
Okay.
back, but when we have Thanos
Okay.
with the Infinity Gauntlet, um, needing the
Okay.
entire uh every single superhero to come together ever to beat him, and then we have Galactus getting beat by the Fantastic Four. What are we
Okay.
doing?
I agree. I agree. Also, I just want to preface by saying this: we did accidentally see this movie in 3D. So, me personally did knock it down a little bit because we accidentally, again, we did not mean to do this. We accidentally saw it in 3D. So it definitely took away from the visuals of the movie and really just everything all around. But yeah, yeah, there's no way. Like everybody's been waiting so long to see Galactus on the big screen, and then I thought for sure, they were gonna have him destroy their planet. They were gonna lose. They're gonna have to flee to another Earth or something, and then they actually beat him. Like
Yeah, well, they
terrible.
should have done something like that
That
because
ending knocks that movie down a lot for me. Like it ticks me off.
yes, but I mean, it was still an amazing movie, obviously.
Well, yeah, it was a good movie. It's the best Fantastic Four we've gotten by like hands down. I see people trying to
Yeah,
argue with some of them, but
yeah,
hands down, not even close.
yeah. Okay, and then number one, again, pretty obvious in my opinion. We've got Superman. All right.
Boom,
Um,
boom.
when I was going into the movie, I saw Fantastic Four before Superman. When I was
Yeah.
going into Superman, I had in my head already there's no way Superman is going to be do better than Fantastic Four. Immediately, within I don't know, 15 minutes of the movie, I was like, okay,
Boom.
it's already better. It's
I
already it was genuinely amazing.
yes. Best movie I have seen in I don't even know how long. Hands down best movie I've seen in a long time. And I had
Yes.
just watched um Henry Cavill's Man of Steel. I just watched Man of Steel like a month before I saw that one. And I'm gonna be honest, I did not have high hopes for this one, this new one. I did not have high hopes for it. I was very concerned. I'm like, I don't know. Everybody's saying, oh, it's going to be a comic book movie, which in my mind, I was kind of like, well, it
Yeah,
might be kind of kiddie. Like,
I didn't think he was gonna be that good.
yeah, I
Like
didn't have high
legit.
hopes at all. I didn't have high hopes at all. And especially after watching Man of Steel, everybody hates Man of Steel. There's a few people that like it. Man of Steel is not a great movie. It's not a great movie, but I watched that and I was like, I don't know if they can really do better than this, even though it's not a great movie. Blew it out of the water. Blew it out of the water.
Yes.
Again, I
If
can't
I were to
name.
give it a rating,
No, no, no. Wait on rating. Wait on rating. Wait on rating. We'll talk about it in the next segment. We'll talk about
what?
rating in the next.
What?
Wait on rating for Superman. We'll talk about it in the next segment.
Okay.
But I
Oh
can't
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I can't name a movie off the top of my head that I have seen recently that even comes close.
Fantastic Four comes close, but
No, for me it doesn't come close. It's good. It ain't Superman great. But that's a solid list. That's a solid list. So what you got? Nobody 2 at 5, F1 at 4,
F1 at 4,
How to Train
How
Your
to Train Your
Dragon
Dragon at 3,
3. Okay.
Fantastic Four at 2, and then Superman at 1.
Okay.
Now, hey, I bet people will definitely disagree with me on like Nobody 2
Well, yeah,
at
yeah, yeah,
5,
yeah, yeah.
F1 at like those are just like I bet nobody's putting those in their top 5.
Yeah,
I don't
and
know, maybe that's just
the
my
only
opinion. I don't
reason
know.
I'm not saying anything else is because I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen a lot of movies this year. I Oh my gosh, you did sell. Oh my gosh, you sold. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie.
What?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Before I get into mine, I sold. A couple of my movies I had on my list are not from 2025. They're from 2024, and for some reason I thought they were in 2025. So I'll just say, honorable mention. I did have Deadpool and Wolverine. That is from 2024, not 2025. But you sold. So okay, whatever. I'm just gonna have a top.
You're an idiot.
I'm gonna
You are an idiot.
I'm gonna have a top three.
You're an idiot.
I'm a top three. And again, I'm gonna preface by saying this again. I have not seen a lot of movies this year, so come at me, rip me apart. I'm gonna get in the lab. I'm gonna get in the lab. We're gonna start cooking for the podcast. But this guy sold. At my number three, again, this movie deserves to be there. We just talked about it. This movie deserves to be there. It just irks me in certain ways that just hurt it so bad. Again, I'm just doing top three because I effed up on my other ones. I apologize. Top
What
three.
did I forget?
At my three spot, I have Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four is going at my three spot. Personally, I think if I would have seen more movies, I would put it lower. It's not a bad movie. It's the best Fantastic Four we've seen, or the best Fantastic Four we've gotten. It's the best Fantastic Four we've gotten. The stuff we talked about irks me. The ending of that movie is terrible, 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 terrible. And I did not think going into that movie, I did not think there was any way
This
on
man
planet Earth
saw
they would do
Galactus
what they
on
did.
screen for the first time, and I don't even know how long, and he's putting it, and he's saying if he saw more movies, he would lower it.
I'm being serious. The ending of that movie, I went into that movie and I did not think there was any way they would end it how they did. And then they did it. Terrible, awful garbage. Now, what I will say about that movie is I feel like all the people they chose, all the actors they chose, I thought were actually really good. I know there was a lot of people complaining about it. I thought they were actually really good. What's the main guy's name? Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal. I
Yeah,
think
yep, 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 yep.
I think he actually played it really good. I think he actually played Reed Richards really good. I was impressed. A lot of people didn't really like him. It was kind of 50-50 when the movie actually came out, but I actually really liked it. I thought he played that role really well. So I was surprised on that because I know people are going to get kind of getting
Yeah,
tired of
I
seeing him
thought
and
all
everything.
roles were played amazing.
Yeah, yeah, I thought it was really solid. But okay, I got Fantastic Four at 3. Number 2. Number 2. I have a
What
movie.
is it?
I have a
Like, what did
movie
I forget?
that did really well, but I think it should have done even better. And honestly, we should be celebrating that this movie did as good as it did without a single like major hero in it. My number 2 spot goes to Thunderbolts, ladies and gentlemen. Thunderbolts takes my number 2 spot. Thunderbolts was a great, great movie that again I think should have done better than it did. Again, doesn't have any major hero in it to like put on a poster and say, "Here you go, here's what you're getting," and still did amazing. Loved how they did it. Loved how they played it out. I wasn't too. familiar, to be honest, with the villain they had in the game, but or not in the game, in the movie before we watched it. Like, what's his? Do you even know his name off the top of your head? I know if we, yeah, I know if we think
Um,
about it. Again, guys, cut us some slack here. Okay, we're gonna get better as we keep going. Um, I was not.
I know this is wrong, but it was something like the shadow or like something like that.
Okay,
I know
well,
that's
okay,
not it, but
yeah, I wasn't too familiar with that villain before we watched the movie. I
okay, but wait. Was that villain even a thing before that movie?
yeah,
No.
there's been other actors that have played him, and he's in comic books and stuff. Just because there hasn't been another like major movie with him being played, if you're talking about that, there hasn't been another major movie. There is something else.
Him becoming the like the blacked out.
Yeah, that's a villain. That's an actual villain, like from comic books and stuff. It's not just like something they
Okay.
created out of nowhere. But that movie I thought was really good. That movie I thought was really good. They played it out really good. I thought the battle of like I mean the whole way he got out was battling himself, like overcoming yourself, battling yourself. I thought was really good. So I actually liked it a lot. And my number one spot, of course, goes to Superman. I mean,
Wait. We just edit that part out. Act like we're still on number two. Thunderbolts, I did forget about them. If I would have remembered them, they would have gone in my top five without a doubt because that
mhm,
movie was actually amazing.
yeah. So my number one spot, obviously, like I said, goes to Superman. Superman takes it. I mean, obviously, we already talked about it. We're going to talk about it again in a segment coming up after this, so I won't yap about it too much yet. But Superman takes it 110%. There's not a movie even coming close in my mind. Like, the number one spot and the number two spot are pretty far apart on my list. So, for like the Zack Snyder verse, the cult, you guys need to get a life. Get a life. Because that is one of the best movies I've seen in a long time. But there's our ranking. Again, I did sell a little bit, guys. I apologize. We're going to get locked in here. We're going to look a little better as we continue. But we will jump into our next little piece, which is going to be rolling off Superman. I know we've already talked about it a little bit, but we're going to talk about some more stuff with it, such as Superman Man of Tomorrow, which has already been announced, and getting into a little bit of just the DCU as a whole and how we're feeling about James Gunn with other projects he has going on. So I think that's what we're going to get into right now. We're going to talk about the DCU as a whole first with James Gunn. First project with James Gunn taking over for the DCU, Superman, as we both already said, freaking incredible. What are your thoughts right off the bat, James Gunn, so far, and how you think this is going to go? There's a lot of project on the horizon. There's Supergirl. There's the Swamp Thing that he's doing. I know there's an animated series that he's doing as well. And then obviously there is Superman Man of Tomorrow they're working on and a whole bunch of other stuff. So where is your head at seeing the first project in the DCU from James Gunn?
Um, when you tell me James Gunn, I think of Stan Lee.
Okay. Yeah, we might need to calm down a little bit on that. Stan Lee's an icon. Stan Lee is a legend.
But James Gunn, he made like Superman was amazing, and that's not it.
I know he's had some freaking hits, obviously.
Peacemaker,
Oh, I haven't seen Peacemaker. Have you watched it? You've watched all of it so far?
yes.
I haven't seen it. I know people have been saying it. It's amazing. What are we thinking?
Now, I will be talking about this when this will be in a different episode when we talk about some of our favorite TV shows. Um, Peacemaker might be one of the best TV shows I've ever watched in my entire life. I'm not even kidding.
Crazy. I forgot he was working on that, or I forgot that was already coming out, and that's another thing he's been working on. But yeah, I've seen people saying it's freaking incredible.
I mean, it was hilarious. It was full of action. It was genuinely amazing. So if he keeps on pumping out work like that, we're gonna be good.
If he keeps going like this, hold on, I'm gonna pull up a list of the projects that he has going right now because I totally forgot Peacemaker was already out. If he keeps going like this, DCU is gonna take over Marvel. DCU is going to be the hot thing on the street, and I'm
Yes,
here for
yes,
it.
yes, yes,
I'm
yes,
freaking
yes.
here for it. So let me
Especially
pull
after
up.
watching Peacemaker. I'm telling you, if you haven't watched Peacemaker, go watch it, and then you will have some respect for James Gunn. All right.
Yep, yep. Creature Commandos. Yeah, Creature Commandos is supposed to be an animated TV show that he's working on, and then you also have Supergirl. Like I said, you have the next Superman movie. Oh, they might be doing. Oh, that's the other one. His Batman movie. He's doing a Batman movie as well, which we still don't know much about. They haven't, if they have cast anybody yet, they haven't said anything about it. I'm very, very interested to see who they cast for that. What do you
Yeah, I
what?
am too.
But yeah, okay, hold on. Before I go to this next question, yes, James Gunn is daddy. James Gunn is daddy. This guy knows what he's doing. This guy knows what he's doing. And like I just said, the DCU is going to take over and is going to be number one. He's going to take that number one spot over Marvel 110%. 110%. But what is your thoughts? Are you pro Batman from the Batman movie that has Patterson in it? Are you pro him
Okay.
him joining this DCU, or do you want it to be somebody else?
Somebody else. It's no question. Like it's somebody else.
I think I want him to join it.
No, like I liked him as Batman, but I also with the options that have been going around, that have been whispering around, uh,
Real quick,
I feel
I
like it
realized
would
I
be
said Patterson. It's Pattinson. So I'm an idiot. Sorry.
um I just yeah, I liked him as Batman, but I would like to see somebody new as Batman as well.
I'm pro him joining. I'm pro him joining. There's so many people that are against it. I am pro him joining. I think it is so opposite world that it works perfectly. Like his Batman does not look like somebody that would fit at all in that Superman movie, but that is the point. That is the point of Batman and Superman. They're polar opposites. And I want you to imagine watching that Superman movie. Watching that Superman movie. Those colors, the brightness, everything, and you have Batman pop up on screen. Yes.
But imagine if
Please.
that but imagine if that Batman is somehow someone like Alan
No,
Richson.
no, no, no. Sorry, I'm saying
Uh,
no. Robert Pattinson's Batman pop up on screen, and you know the dark, the vile, the shadows that he comes from, and he's, I hate my life, and
I mean
Superman's
that's
like,
Batman for you.
let's save the day, man. I mean,
Okay.
I think it is so polar opposite that it clashes perfectly for the screen. That would be a beautiful. But going off of your point, who would you want to see play Batman if it's not?
Alan Richson, no action, no question. No question. I love him. I
There's no
love
way.
him.
There's no way. There's no
What?
way. Or no. Sorry. I was thinking about somebody else. I thought you were talking about. I'm blanking on his name right now. Who I think is like his name keeps getting thrown around big time for it. I can't remember his name, but I do not want him to play it. Yes, I'm with you. If somebody had to play it, I would like to see him play it, or I would like to see the guy that plays from the boys. The guy's in the boys, and he was in um Supernatural. I'm blanking on everybody's names.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Those two are
He's he's being considered as an option.
those are the top two options, or like two of the biggest names being thrown around right now. But he voices Batman in the Batman TV show, and everybody wants him to play Batman.
Okay, but I genuinely cannot see him as Batman. He doesn't have the unless I'm wrong, he doesn't have the build. He
Jensen,
doesn't have
you
the
don't think my guy Jensen Ackles has the build? Are you insane? Are you insane? Hold on.
and I'm going to have to see him shaved.
Shaved? What? His cheeks?
Batman doesn't have a beard. Oh, him?
Who are you
I'm thinking
thinking?
about oh my god. Wait,
This
wait, wait, wait,
guy.
wait. Oh my gosh.
This guy.
Yeah,
He's
I'm thinking about the other guy.
the other guy from Supernatural.
I haven't seen Supernatural.
Okay. Yeah. And right here, ladies and gentlemen, is how you're going to see some bubbles start bubbling. And when we get into TV shows and you hear somebody's never seen Supernatural, you can go ahead and walk off the show. It's going to be that simple. Um, I'm through my second watch right now on Supernatural. So, but getting back on track here, yeah, I'm fine with either of them playing it. I would like to see one of them play it. Personally, I don't think either of them are going to get chosen. I don't think either of them are going to get chosen. I think if James Gunn chooses somebody, it's going to be somebody so random out of nowhere because that's just how he works, and it's just nobody's going to be even thinking about it. Who was the one we were talking about? That shout out to Hat Guy from the Escape Pod podcast. He's the one that brought it up, and I actually thought it could work. Come on, big actor. He was in Roadhouse. Big actor.
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Jake Gyllenhaal, yes. Because Haggai's thing was, his point he was making was every actor up to this point, every actor that has played Batman is a big name A-list actor. And that's what Jake Gyllenhaal is. And I could see it. I could see it, honestly. Like, when I actually started looking at some of the edits of that, I actually really liked it, to be honest. And that might be, if it's not a clash with Robert Pattinson, that might be my number one option to play it.
Not gonna be him. Or it shouldn't be him.
I would love it.
No. Oh yeah, and on the topic of that, I would be fine seeing Alan Richardson as Wildcat, I think it is, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. I saw some stuff about that as well. Um, I don't know a ton about Wildcat. I mean, I don't think many people know a ton about
Yeah, I
Wildcat.
don't either.
What I saw though is apparently like he's a crazy character. Like apparently he could kick Batman's ass if he wanted to. Are we just pulling characters out the woodwork here that can
No,
randomly
what?
that can randomly take down some of the top characters in the game, or like what's happening? I
No.
don't know.
People have literally said Alan Richardson is the perfect uh
No, I'm
person to play
I'm not
Wildcat.
saying for him to play. Never mind. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's everything we got there. So yeah, I mean, we both think the DCU is in the best hands it's been in a long time. Best hands it's ever been in. Period. Best hands ever been in. Period. James Gunn knows what he's doing. He's at the helm. He's ready to steer this ship straight to the freaking moon. And I'm excited to see what he does with all of his things. The last point I'll make on this before we talk about Superman Man of Tomorrow and talk a little bit about that before we get to the last part of the episode here and try to wrap it up a little bit. My gosh, Swamp Thing. That's his name, right? The other show that he's working on, supposed to be. Do you know what Swamp Thing is?
No.
Hold on, let me make sure I'm saying that right. Because guys, I'm sorry. Like I know if this is your first time watching us, you're gonna think we're absolute idiots. This is why I gave you the thing at the beginning of the episode, saying if you're expecting top notch knowledge right now, click off. Um, hold on, let me just. Yeah. So it should be Swamp Thing. Yeah, Swamp Thing. Okay, so I'll show you this picture. Look. Okay.
Oh.
So James Gunn, a project that he's working on is a Swamp Thing. I don't know if it's a TV show or a movie or what, but it's supposed to actually be like a horror movie, which I think is really cool as well to add in. I mean, he's hitting from all angles. He's doing animated TV series. He's doing horror movies. He's doing Superman. He's doing. I mean, it is every angle. He is attacking it and just crushing it. So I'm excited to see that as well. I'm very excited to see that. I don't know what they've actually talked about on that or announced on that, but I'm super excited to see that. But yeah, we can. Last point here before we get off of the DCU, James Gunn, and all of this. Superman Man of Tomorrow, already been announced. What are your thoughts right off the bat?
Uh it's I mean it's going to be amazing.
Did you see the picture, the drawing of Super?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. I'm freaking pumped. I am so pumped and I need the movie now. I need the movie now. Watching that Superman movie, I could go watch that movie 100 times in a row and not get bored. I need Superman Man of Tomorrow now, and this is how you know James Gunn is doing a good job. I mean, my gosh. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean you know it's gonna be good. You know it's gonna be good.
yeah, I'm pumped to see that. I'm pumped to see um, that suit that was in that drawing, the big robotic suit. I'm excited to see that in live action. That is something that I hope they don't mess up because I feel like they could very easily mess that up and make it look really stupid. But I'm trusting James Gunn. I
It's
think it's
not
going
gonna
to
be
look really
messed
good.
up.
So I'm excited to see that suit in live action. I'm freaking pumped to see that in live action. Um, So yeah, I mean, we got some good stuff on the horizon. If you're a DCU fan, even if you're not, um, stop whining and be a DCU fan. Like, what are we doing here? Um, but yeah, do you have anything else you want to hit on? Anything else you want to jump in before we?
Nope.
All right,
I'm
I
ready for the
guess.
next.
Okay, yeah, I think this is what you're waiting for. I think this is the next thing you have down. This will probably be the last thing we do to roll out the episode. We are going to do another ranking for you guys. We're going to get a lot of segments going, and we'll have different things we'll do throughout the episodes. But we're going to end it off with another tier ranking list here. Top five,
Another top five.
top five most anticipated movies that are on the horizon. Doesn't have to be 2026. We're just on the horizon. We know there's a movie coming. You're excited about it. You want?
I did movies that are 2020. I did 2025.
You mean 2026?
I did 2025.
2025 is almost over. What the
Yeah,
hell
I
else
thought
is
we were
even coming
doing.
out?
I thought we were doing movies coming out in 2025.
Okay, I'll go first on this one because this guy's crazy over
Oh my
here.
gosh. Like
Number
you're
five,
so.
but it's most anticipated movies like just on the horizon altogether because there's a ton of stuff. We talked about this a little bit. There's a ton of stuff coming out, and okay. Here's what we'll do. We'll do the top five, but we can go back and forth and we can put in the orders and kind of we'll get a list that we agree on and we can see how it looks after we agree on everything. So I'll
I'll
give you
just do top three like you did with the
no no
movies
no
of the
no.
year.
Let's do this because I know you're going to disagree on a lot of mine or on it. You're definitely going to disagree on this first one. I'm going 5-1, like we were doing earlier. So 5 is the lowest one I have here, which again is top 5. So no matter what, I'm excited for these movies, no matter what. But 5 is my lowest, 1's my highest. At number 5, I have the third movie of the trilogy, Beyond the Spider Verse. Beyond the Spider Verse, final movie of the trilogy. I have that at number 5. Majority of people have that at their number 1. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't even seen the first two. There's a lot of people
This
that
is why it's at this guy's number five. He hasn't even seen the first two, and this man just put it in his top five. He's like, okay, here, I'll just throw this at top five because people like it. Go watch them and then talk about it. Don't have those words come out of your mouth until you watch them. All right.
there are people that have said that the Spider Verse movies are their favorite movies of all time. I haven't seen them because again, I don't watch animated stuff. But now that I've seen Marvel Zombies, I'm gonna start to get into it, and I love Marvel Zombies. So I'm gonna start to get into it. So I am a little bit more excited for Beyond the Spider Verse because of how much people say it is freaking incredible, and because of Marvel Zombies and seeing that I can finally get over this block I had to watch animated stuff. So number 5, I got Beyond the Spider Verse. I know people are gonna be coming for my throat on that, but it is what it is. Number 4, Batman Part 2. Batman Part 2. Actually, hold on. No. Actually, my 4 and my 3 spot I could switch. My 4 and my 3 spot I could switch. 3, I'll explain why when you hear it. But Batman Part 2, I'm excited to see it. I just recently rewatched the Batman. I just recently rewatched the Batman. Loved it. It is a little long. That's what everybody complains about. It's long, but the scenes in that movie, the fire scene when he flips the car or whatever, he's going after Penguin, I believe. Flips the car with the fire behind him. It is gotta be possibly the best Batman scene of all time. Freaking incredible. So I'm pumped for it. Excited to see where they take it. Because I really love Pattinson as Batman as well. Freaking love it. Number 3, I've got Avengers Doomsday. Now, again, I could switch that to 4 and I could put Batman at 3 because Avengers Doomsday has had a lot of stuff coming out that I'm not liking. They've had so many reshoots. They've had majority of actors saying that they didn't even shoot with anybody else. It's just green screens and they're in a room by themselves. I don't care if they've done it before. It sounds terrible. And it's just there's so many people in this movie. It's such a mashup of characters. I'm concerned. I don't know how this is going to look. I'm excited to see it, obviously. I mean, it's an Avengers Doomsday movie. I'm excited to see it. But I'm concerned.
I think no matter what you're hearing, anything like that, it's an Avengers movie, and it is the next Avengers movie. By the time it has come out like what's the how many years since the most recent one?
I don't know when. Well, if we're just talking like full Avengers movie, what Endgame?
Yeah,
So I don't remember when Endgame came out, but it's probably been 4 years because did Endgame come out in 2020, or was that Infinity War?
But I'm saying by the time it comes out.
Oh, by the time it comes out, yeah, I mean it's been a while. Like it's been a while. It's been longer than you think.
Yeah. So no matter what I hear, I'm gonna be hyped for it.
All right. All right. But I will say there's some pressure on him with his DCU stuff. So if they flop right here, they're cooked.
Well, yeah.
If they flop right here, they're cooked. So
Yeah.
yeah. My two spot, which is gonna make you confused about my one spot. My two spot, I have Superman Man of Tomorrow. Superman Man of Tomorrow, my second most anticipated movie on the horizon. Obviously, we already talked about it, so we won't keep talking about it, but I'm so freaking pumped for that movie. My number one spot, you got any guesses? No, you don't. No, you don't.
No.
Because my number one spot goes to Spider Man, brand
Oh.
new day, baby. Tom Holland back in action. The set photos are looking beautiful. The suit is beautiful. It's gorgeous. We haven't gotten a Spider Man movie. By the time it comes out, it's going to be like 5 years since the last Spider Man movie. I need it now. Inject it in my veins. I need it. I'm pumped. That is the number one movie that I am most excited for. Freaking love Spider Man. I love Tom Holland as Spider Man. Again, the set photos have been awesome. I am so excited for that movie, and I need to see it. So that's my five.
I agree.
You agree with?
Spider-Man's gonna be amazing no matter what.
Yeah. Now, how would you move those around? I mean, your top five most anticipated is probably going to be similar. Do you have anything off yours from 2020? I mean, what did you even put for 2025? Just give me the rundown.
I'll just do top three.
Okay.
Top three. I've got three. I have Avatar: Fire and Ash.
Oh, that's still coming out this year?
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was coming. Okay. I mean, I don't really like the avatars at all, so.
I love them. So did everybody else with the first one.
Okay, brother, the first one. Okay, we were like, what? Were you even born at that time? Yeah, yeah.
Um, and then two, I have The Running Man.
Okay, you do have some good picks. I forgot we still had these movies coming out this year.
Do you even know what The Running Man is?
Yeah, it's what's the guy playing it? The main guy that's been in so many. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. I don't keep blanking on everybody's names.
Glenn
Yes, yes, Glenn Powell.
Powell.
Yeah, he's trying to get his family out of the slumps of like this futuristic city or whatever, and so he goes on the game show where he has to run for his life and survive, and then he wins a bunch of money if he does it. Actually, looks really good. I'm definitely gonna see it. I'm excited to see that movie. So yeah, that's actually a solid pull
Yeah,
right there.
and I love Glenn Powell. I love him.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are getting done with seeing him, but I actually think he plays a lot of stuff really good.
Done with seeing him.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are done with seeing him because
I'm ready to see more of him.
it's the same thing as Pedro Pascal. You start to get somebody on the screen so many times, people are going to get worn out about it. But I think people's attention spans are so small now that you have somebody in more than 3 movies and people are done with them, and it's just annoying.
Okay, and then at my number one spot, I have Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
Is that a horror movie?
No, it's the magician movie with
Oh, okay. Yes, 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 yes.
yes, yes.
Yeah, that should probably be
It
pretty
has
good.
a bunch of big names in it.
Yeah, I know exactly what we're
Like
talking about.
Woody Harrelson is one of them,
Yeah,
and then
that should be
there's a
pretty good.
lot more.
That's some solid pulls. I'm not gonna lie for doing 2025. That's some solid pulls. That surprised me. That actually
Yep.
surprised me. I'm with that. Let's freaking go. Um, well, off of my list, is there anything you would change? Or you, I mean, wait, you're
Uh,
probably gonna change Spider Verse from number five. Here, I'll give you my list one more time. Spider Verse at five.
no,
Bat.
I have it.
Okay.
I don't think I would change Spider Verse from number five, just because yes, I love the Spider Verses, and yeah, I'm ready for another one to come out. But when you compare it to other movies like Batman, Avengers, Superman, I'm probably more hyped up for those movies to come out.
Okay. Cool. I thought you'd be furious about that. So I'm with
I'm
that.
fine with it. Well,
I'm
I'm
with
fine with
that.
it when your other four are Batman, Avengers, Superman, and Spider Man.
Oh yeah, exactly. Superman, Man of Tomorrow, and Spider Man, Brand New Day. I mean, I might watch those movies 100 times over. I am so like those two right there is breathing life into my soul. So yeah,
I think they need to have a Spider Man with Tom Holland with
Oh, with the whatever it is, like Venom,
the symbiote. Yeah.
symbiote. Yeah. Well, he's
Well,
still.
I mean, everybody thinks that, but
Yeah. Well, I think he just signed a new deal for 3 more movies, so he's getting 3 more Spider-Man movies. So he, at the very least, he's gonna have a six movie lineup, which is
that's
crazy.
beautiful.
Yeah, but
I
that's
love Tom Holland.
crazy. I do too.
Do we think one of them's going to be one with the symbiote? I don't know.
I definitely. There's no way you can get there.
Definitely.
There's no way you can do 6 Tom Holland Spider-Man movies and not have the symbiote in one of them. If they
Well, I
get
mean,
through a
three have
six,
already passed.
okay, but they really started from ground level with him. Like you go back to the first one, young. It's really like Tony Stark Jr. is the first two really. And no, but what concerns me is the gap in these movies. It's been what? It's gonna be 5 years when we get another one. If we go 5 years in between these, he's gonna be 50 years old playing Spider Man.
He's not going to be 50, and we're not going to have a more 5-year gaps. If
Let's hope.
like I say at most there's going to be like 2-year gaps in between them.
Let's hope because the Batman Part Two just took 6 years to come out.
Okay, well that's Batman.
6 years to come out. It's either gonna be the best movie you've ever seen or it's gonna be the worst movie you've ever seen. It's gonna be a waste of 6 years or it's gonna be so worth it and everybody's gonna be praising it. Like the directors and the people that are writing Batman Part Two and that have been doing all of this, which James Gunn I know is has some he's woven into that somehow. That's the movie right there where they better be scared for their lives because if that doesn't land after taking 6 years to create, you're cooked.
It's gonna be fine. With James Gunn doing it, it's gonna be fine.
No, he's not doing it, but he's like I think he's woven into it somehow if I'm remembering correctly. He's not the one that's the head guy on
With
it.
him being any part of it, it's gonna
Yeah.
be fine.
Put a little James Gunn spice on there.
Yes.
Um, well, yeah. Is there anything else you wanted to hit on? Any other points you had?
Guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for the very first episode. Movie Night with the Boys, episode 1 complete.
Boom! Well, we freaking love you guys. Drop a follow, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, drop a hate comment if you want because it'll still help us. So if you hated it and you want to drop a hate comment, go ahead.
See you guys in episode 2, all right?
Peace.
Peace out.